Hey, hello, friends. Welcome back to Blue Pig Reviews and the Library Book Bar. And today, if there's a bottle on the table, we're reviewing something that you need to know about. What we're going to be reviewing today is, and I'm probably saying, hey, why didn't you do this at Cinco de Mayo? You know what? I was partying at Cinco de Mayo. There's no way I could have made any content for you. So we'll handle all our tequila afterwards. And this is a tequila. This is Hornitos Añejo Gran Reserva that comes in at 80 proof from Gnome 1102. And Hornitos um, has this expression as their Añejo. It's not to be confused with Black Barrel, which would be this bad boy here, which is a more seasoned version of their tequila. One of my favorites. So, it's always around on my shelf. You see it, pick it up. I've done reviews on it in the past. But the Gran Reserva is special because one, double distilled. It is diffuser extractor. The diffuser extracted, which some people don't dig, but I don't mind. And it also is autoclave roasted, cooked. Sorry, roasted, cooked. And this bad boy goes through a process of being barreled in three different types of barrels. First, a toasted barrel, then a charred barrel, then a special toasted barrel before it's complete. And that three barrel process makes it special. And you know that if it's in an ale, it's been in those barrels at least a year, resting to its finish. Like I said, this comes in at 80 proof. I picked this up for about $40. I picked this up at Mid Valley Wine over in Newburgh. People there are great. Having a great tequila sale, of course, for the Cinco de Mayo, but the prices are always good, and you usually can find that for that amount. First time I tried this was at Whiskey Fest in New York back in November, when they were rolling it out at least in the new bottling. And the new bottling is quite chiseled and sexy. Definitely is going to look good on your shelf. Let's give it a taste. So I got a plethora of tequila cups to taste it in. This is one by Visky, which you can find designed for the purpose. Drinking tequila neat, which I like. Añejos I like to try neat. I like to drink them in reposados neat. They're all good in cocktails. I prefer to keep reposados and añejos in stock. This for sipping, reposados for my cocktails and other stuff. Blancos are fine too, but these are definitely, I'd have to struggle to keep a Blanco around. All right, let's get it. So immediately on the nose for this, you get caramel, you get agave, and you get the oak smell, at least a woody smell. It's like seasoned wood, like a seasoned wood box, cedar box. And there's a sweet hint to it, maybe like a light cinnamon, a little earthy. Let's give it a hit. That translates. It starts off sweet with the agave, and then quickly moves to a spicy, sweet cinnamon with some pepper. And then that underlying sweetness stays with you all the way to the swallow, where you get more of that seasoned wood, oak, and pepper. And the finish is mid to short. What finishes with you mostly is pepper and oak. I'm sorry, mid to long. It's just the pepper and oak that stays with you. The underlying cinnamon, vanilla, caramel sweetness does go throughout the sip. The sip is almost that. Yeah, it's more honey and caramel sweetness that runs throughout the sip to that cinnamon, to that pepper, to the oak, to your finish. A satisfying sip indeed. Nice light amber color. A little bit of darkness to it, I guess. It's closer to a copper. Yep, that's good. Who can I see this? Who's this for? This for anybody that's into sipping neat tequila. Hornitos is definitely a good brand. This is 100% Blue Weber agave, so you know it's good on that sense. Would I cocktail this? Sure. I will put this in a cocktail. I probably will do some future vids with it in a cocktail because it definitely has enough flavor that I think it would carry through. And it's affordable. So if you're out with your friends and you want to bring a party starter bottle, this not only fits in your hand, it looks good. $40, you can't beat it. A lot of shots in this bad boy if you're going to shoot it a little bit, but I don't think I would use it for that. I think I would rather sip it. Sip it with some good friends. And you know the motto. If it tastes good, and you're drinking good, and it's all good, and Hornitos Añejo Gran Reserva is definitely something drinking good. So go out and grab it. And I am going to take my sip with me and look for this in the future vids. Cheers and good pouring.